Hey everyone, Optimus Wilbur here, and this video is not suitable for children under the age of 13. This is aimed at young collectors and adult collectors. Let's start the video. Welcome everyone back to another Optimus Wilbur reviews, and if you want to make baby Grimlock happy, why not hit the subscribe button, like the video, share it amongst your Transformer friends, even leave a comment. These help the videos out so much. What can I say? Toyhax have done it again. They really have done it again. The decals arrived today, the day I'm shooting this video, so by the time it's out, this video, it's been a good number of days, but the decals arrived today for Optimus Prime, Earthrise and Seed Shockwave. I wanted to do those two sets, and of course by this point the 3D printed part for Jetfire's here, so there's going to be a good few videos before we start the Armada series. But let's talk about this Earthrise Prime. The decals have totally changed how this figure looks. It doesn't look as cheap anymore. That trailer just looks so much better. Gone is that god-awful baby blue, and what we have instead is that iconic blue stripe with the silver and that Autobot insignia on Prime's trailer. The work they've did here is incredible, and hats off to them. There is a lot of similarities between the cab and the siege cab, especially in truck mode, and I'll point them out. There is a couple that you've seen before and they've kind of just brought it back over, but if it's worked, why not use them again to fix something that I think all of us can agree the figure is great, but it could have been better. This isn't at the level of Siege Optimus Prime. But with the decals, I do feel it's a step in the right direction. They've fixed the mistakes Hasbro made, and I'm interested to see what other work they're going to do with the Earthrise line, especially for Wheeljack and Cliffjumper. I'm quite interested to see what they're going to do for that. But let's start off with the cabs. Let's take away that trailer. I'm not going to poo-poo it. I'm not going to shit on it. I'm not going to do anything. I'm actually going to praise it when I get to it. But the cab, now similar to Siege Optimus Prime, there is a lot of similarities at the front, straight away with those lights and the silver decal down here. They're quite similar to the ones you've got in the Siege Optimus Prime, and they've just kind of used what's been tried and trusted, and I'm cool with that, keeping those headlights there and that silver bit at the bottom, but obviously making it smaller to fit this. Now we have lights added here, and if I zoom in just ever so slightly, you can see the license plate says Prime 1. I'm just going to sharpen that. Of course, that all-important cell shading in the cab windows, and if I turn it around here, it continues here and here, and it matches the other side as well. Come to the back, we've got lights here and here, which adds the effect to that as well. Flip them on this side, when he's transformed and these parts are locked into place, you can see, similar to the Ultra Magnus decals, those silver metal grate ones, except there's not any feeling to them. It's just the decal. It's not like they've got a feeling to them compared to the Ultra Magnus, which is a shame. But overall, I do feel that's improved this cab a lot. Again, it's not in that level, but it looks a hell of a lot better than it did when I first reviewed it. In robot mode, the decals kind of speak for themselves here. If we start the arm, you can see now we've got the yellow arrow here, which matches the other side, and a red dot which covers up just that pin for swiveling the hand. But what they've added as well, which is a nice little trick, they've added a decal in here and it matches the other side We do know now there is an upgrade kit coming which you can fit the Energon axe, so it's quite a nifty idea to have that. That upgrade kit will have a version of Roller, and it's got accessories to help keep the trailer upright and make it look more like Prime's trailer, especially from the Masterpiece series, the MP10. That I will be getting, and when I do get it, I will review it, but it's a long way off, but we have seen progress in it. We also have a decal here, which matches the other side. In his ab section, we've got those silver ones, the mirrored ones right back in there, similar to the Siege. But what they did do, and I didn't really pick up in the review because I didn't notice it as much, but they've now added a better yellow to the waist here compared to the one that was ready there. I didn't realise how much it was kind of a watered out yellow until I applied the decal. And as soon as I seen that, that's when I was like, wow, Prime did really need decals. I genuinely didn't think he was really needing them. But when you start to see them take place, you can see how much of a difference it can make. Especially on the head. Now, one of the things we spoke about was the paint. Now, if I just focus this up. And you can see there's two decals on the helmet up here. And what they've tried to do is match the paint to bring it all the way over to the front. Now, you can clearly see that's a decal because of the spotlight I'm using for photo shooting. You can clearly see that as a decal. But when that light's off, that just looks as if it's blended in perfectly, and the blue matches the actual blue metallic they've used on the plastic, and it's really nice. I commend them for it. It's something they didn't really have to do, but they've done it and it works. Same with Siege Prime faceplate. It's got that mirrored finish, and I just love that. That just looks incredible. Moving down, we've got the two decals here on the leg, and same again, similar to the Siege. I actually am looking at the Siege just now, and they look the exact same. These two decals. I've not measured them, but I wouldn't be surprised if they're the exact same. But they're in the same position, it's the same look, kind of the same colours. They might be a different tone, and they just match similar to the Siege. So you kind of get a continuity with each figure, which I do like. I do appreciate it. Now, that's Prime done. Let's talk about the ugly one in the room. The ugly one that became beautiful. And I kid you not, guys, what a difference this trailer has had. Now, like I said, we've pointed this out right at the start. That is like the most eye-catching thing you can notice. But turning around now, we now have lights, warning symbols, and I stay clear. And if I zoom in, I don't know if my camera will pick this up. I decided to put Convoy on at the bottom, which I think is a nice touch. So that is the outside done, but wait till you see the inside. And what a difference this just looks. And all it has took is decals to fix a problem that was there, because this was what we paid the extra money for, and for the way it looked, it did look god-awful. But now the decals have breathed life into this trailer, and with this upgrade kit coming, it's just going to be so much better. Now, let's start with the little robot. I would have loved to have seen this all being blue, but they've added a nice blue decal on each side, top and bottom, and just a grey one at the top with the gold visor window right there, with two black ones coming round here, wrapping round to finish that off. Looking inside, we can see that they filled in like panels that were empty with decals that just fill the inside of this trailer. And even just having the silver ones there just look incredible. That, let's be honest, we all know that Go one when Roller's in there. And that looks brilliant. Actually having that back is fantastic. If I move it just up a little bit, move this down, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, we have decals in there as well. But where I found this just so, what's the word I'm looking for? Amazing to look at, and the work it's been done to fix this is on the side panels. Just look at those side panels, just filling up the empty space. Now if I put this little guy away and let's zoom in, you can see they've added a lot of attention to detail in here, which I really do like. And it does kind of remind us of some things we did have in the old like trailers with some of the information we did have, but they went well above and beyond here. Now, unfortunately, I can't get a better shot in this, but this is so nice, and somebody pointed this out on Facebook. What we've got right here is a list of, I think, episodes, stuff that was written by David Wise, who sadly passed away this year. And the fact that they've incorporated that into this trailer is mind-blowing. That is a beautiful touch. Unfortunately, I don't have the lens type I can zoom in proper with this. It is on the list because I'm doing photography work. But to see that is incredible. And of course, you can see right there, this now has a purpose. You can put it in and you can see what it says on the other side. Fantastic work. And it doesn't stop there. Going to the other side, it's the same idea. We have an MIA roller, which I just love. I love the fact they acknowledge roller's not there. Bumblebee, and that all-important chart we used to get with the Generation 1 bots, when you can just put that across to see what the power outage is for the Transformers, to see what their rank is, their speed, their power. Everything in this trailer has put a massive smile on my face, and it was something that was needed after that review. I had to wait a couple of weeks for it, but it was worth it. Totally worth it, and hats off to the Toyhax guys. I'll leave a link as always in the description box below for this. If you've got this figure and you're looking at Toyhax, this is a must. There isn't even an argument about it. It fixes the trailer, makes the trailer look presentable, and it does neat finishes to Prime, which I think he didn't really need, but what they've done is enough to make him stand out even more. The trailer needed the work, and they'd done it, and it just looks incredible. Totally incredible. That, to me, I'm happy with now. That is incredible. I'm lost for words, and I can't wait for the upgrade kit to slap on this trailer to finish it off completely. I genuinely can't wait. So, up next, Transformer fans, now everything's back on track. It's going to be the long-awaited video for Siege Jetfire with Toyhax decals and 3D printed upgrade kit. I can't wait to show this one off, guys, and I will see you in the next Optimus Wilbur reviews. Remember, keep safe, keep your family safe, and take care. Thank you for everyone who tuned in today's video. If you want to make Baby Grimlock happy, why not hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. All new videos are always coming right here in Optimus Wilbur reviews. If you'd like to follow me in any of my social media links, all the descriptions are in the description box below. And of course, as always, I cannot stress this enough, I wish to thank Cybertronic Spree for allowing me to use their song Cybertronic Warrior as the theme of this channel. Guys, this is an incredible band, it does incredible covers, and recently just done an amazing album of the Transformers 1986 movie soundtrack. Please follow them and all their social media links. I have every description in the description box below. Please check them out, and as always, Transformer fans, till all are one.